Charles Leclerc's frustration with Ferrari has reached a breaking point, and the aftermath of the Bahrain Grand Prix may have been the final straw. What happened during and after the race wasn't just about a slow car or poor results. It was a full-blown meltdown, and the shocking part is that it was caught on tape. A secret recording of the Ferrari team radio has surfaced, reportedly capturing Leclerc's raw, unfiltered reaction in the garage after the race. What he said wasn't just emotional, it was explosive. And now the F1 world is in a state of chaos as everyone tries to figure out what this means for Ferrari's future. Let's start with the Bahrain Grand Prix itself. Ferrari came into the race with high hopes. They had brought updates to the SF25 and believed this would finally be the moment their hard work paid off. But from the very first lap, things started going wrong. Charles Leclerc, starting from the front row, was immediately under pressure. George Russell and Lando Norris overtook him like he was standing still. The Ferrari's pace was completely off. It wasn't a slow decline over the course of the race, it was immediate. The SF25 simply had nothing to give, and Leclerc was left helpless as the rest of the field passed him one by one. Despite having what should have been a tyre advantage and a clear strategy, Ferrari couldn't make anything work. Leclerc's frustration began to boil over during the race, but it wasn't until afterward that the real drama unfolded. In the team garage, away from the cameras and fans, Leclerc reportedly had a private conversation with his engineers, one that was secretly recorded. In the leaked audio, Leclerc can be heard slamming the SF25's performance, questioning the team's decisions and demanding answers for why the car continues to fail him. He didn't hold back. It was clear. He's done sugarcoating the problems. Leclerc reportedly said, "You told me we had made progress, but it feels like we've gone backward." That one line says it all. This isn't just about a car that's not fast enough, it's about trust. Leclerc has stood by Ferrari through years of ups and downs, and this year was supposed to be different. But instead, it's starting to feel like a repeat of every season before. The promise of performance, the hope of a championship fight, and then the reality. The car just can't compete. And this time Leclerc isn't staying silent about it. The leaked audio also revealed something even more damning. During the conversation, Leclerc reportedly hinted that he no longer believes in the direction Ferrari is heading. He said, "If this is what we're calling progress, then we're in trouble." That's not just criticism, that's a direct challenge to Ferrari's leadership and technical staff. For a driver to question the team's overall vision in such blunt terms, especially behind closed doors, shows just how deep the issues run. So what exactly is going wrong with the SF25? From what we've seen so far this season, the main issue seems to be the car's inconsistency. On a single lap, the SF25 can look fast, even competitive. But over a race distance, everything falls apart. The car destroys its tires faster than its rivals. It lacks stability in high-speed corners, and it seems to suffer from major balance issues under braking. These are not small problems. These are fundamental flaws that make it almost impossible for a driver to perform at their best. Leclerc, who is known for his smooth driving style and ability to extract maximum performance from a car, is now finding himself battling the very machine that's supposed to be helping him. During the Bahrain GP, he couldn't even defend against midfield cars. At one point, even with fresher tires after a safety car period, he couldn't keep up with McLaren or Mercedes. That's not just frustrating, it's demoralizing. And when you add in poor strategy decisions and slow pit stops, it's no wonder Leclerc snapped. Now let's talk about the team's reaction. According to insiders, the Ferrari garage was in total shock after the race. Team personnel were stunned by Leclerc's outburst. Some felt it was a necessary wake-up call, while others feared it might damage the already fragile morale within the camp. Team boss Frédéric Vasseur reportedly tried to calm Leclerc down, reminding him that it's a long season and there's still time to turn things around. But behind the scenes, there's growing concern that Leclerc may already be mentally checking out. This brings us to an even bigger issue. What happens next? Leclerc is under contract with Ferrari, but everyone knows that in Formula One, contracts can be broken if things get bad enough. If the car continues to disappoint and Leclerc continues to feel let down, there's a very real chance he might start looking elsewhere. Other teams would jump at the chance to sign him, especially with driver lineups set to shuffle ahead of the 2026 regulation changes. And it's not just about Leclerc anymore. Ferrari is also dealing with Lewis Hamilton, who joined the team, with huge expectations. But if Leclerc, the driver who knows Ferrari best, is losing faith, what does that say to Hamilton? He's already shown signs of frustration with his side of the garage, and if both drivers start expressing doubts, it could create a major crisis within the team. There's also the fan base to consider. Ferrari fans are some of the most passionate in the sport, but their patience is wearing thin. They've watched season after season slip away due to mistakes, slow cars, and missed opportunities. Leclerc's comments, especially now that they've been leaked, are only going to add fuel to the fire. Fans will be demanding answers, demanding changes, and if Ferrari can't deliver, they risk alienating the very people who support them through thick and thin. Back to the SF25. After Bahrain, it's clear that this car needs serious work. Ferrari engineers have promised upgrades, but upgrades can only go so far when the car's fundamental architecture seems flawed. The team needs to look at every aspect, from suspension to aerobalance to tire management, and make real changes. If they don't, they won't just be fighting for podiums, they'll be fighting to stay in the top 5. Leclerc's frustration isn't just emotional, it's rooted in reality. He spent years giving Ferrari his all, and now he's seeing other teams like Red Bull, McLaren, and even Aston Martin pull ahead. That's tough to watch for any competitor, especially one who dreams of becoming world champion in red. The pressure is mounting, and Ferrari's leadership knows that the next few races are critical. If the upgrades don't deliver, they could face an internal collapse. Insiders also believe that Leclerc's comments, now out in the open, could force Ferrari to make immediate changes in how they operate. There's already talk of a major restructuring within the technical department, possibly even bringing in new leadership to oversee car development. Whether that actually happens remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the status quo is not working.